If you want to buy cheap, reliable NBA 2K19 MT, please go to dvdj.com. Use the code CRUSH. And if you're not familiar with the process, you can contact them on Twitter. Both links will be in the description. What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're here to do a Magic realistic rebuild. And yes, this video might be lacking in quality a little bit. I actually just moved, and there's not a whole lot. There's literally nothing yet, so it's like kind of echoey in here. But you know what? A video must go on, so I hope that's not too distracting. Obviously, it's not behind me. Really nothing. There's nothing. I do need to get stuff up, but just been in the process of thing, and yeah. So, anyways, guys, the Magic are going to be forced with a huge choice this offseason. They either got to try to re-sign Vucevic or let Mo Bamba carry the load, basically. So the Magic decided to get nothing for him at the trade deadline, which was a mistake if you ask me. But I mean, if their plan was to re-sign Vucevic anyway, then maybe they didn't make a mistake. So we'll see what happens with the Magic. But that's my choice this offseason. It's basically, do I re-sign Vucevic or do I just let Mo Bamba do whatever? And then start today is still broken, so I had to simulate a whole season. As you can tell, the Magic went 23 and 59. Here are the stats that UK gave to everybody. 22.5 for Aaron Gordon and 19.8 for Nikola Vucevic. So not too bad, not too shabby. But let's go ahead and get into this offseason, guys. I'm so happy that the Magic are competing this year because it's been a while for them. But at the same time, we end up with the 5th pick, which I'll take. Staff signing. Steve Clifford is still head coach. I'm gonna go ahead and fire the assistant coach, and then let's go get Tony Peterson, and hopefully he signs. And then a head coach, I'm gonna fire Steve Clifford because Steve Clifford isn't my ideal head coach choice. So Igor Kokoskov, let's go to Jacob Underwood, I guess. Pretty good. So then Jacob Underwood, head scout. Let's go with this guy, that guy, and then let's go to trainer. Ooh, if we can get Stan Lee, who made Marvel. No, that's Sean Lee. Can't disrespect Stan Lee, dog. Cannot disrespect Stan Lee. Not a lot of good choice left for CFO, but we'll get our assistant coach's twin brother there. So NBA draft, we got the 5th pick, like I said, and then the 8th pick in the 2nd round. So not too bad. But we all know we're waiting for Markelle Fultz arrival next year. So whether or not you want to have either Mo Bamba or Markelle Fultz playing with him, you got to make a decision. Obviously, Mo Bamba, I sent him to the G League and he became an 85 overall. Kind of regretting that decision because that is kind of unrealistic right away. But you know what? Maybe if he got the starting situation, maybe he would eventually earn that overall. So I don't know. So maybe we won't re-sign Vucevic just because he's already jumped up to an 85 overall. And we all know the Magic have desperately needed a point guard. So definitely want to try for that. So let's simulate in the draft. If I was the Magic here and I knew that I could potentially lose Terrence Ross, wow, not a lot of good selections left. So Khalil Whitney, Brian Antoine, James Wiseman, Trent Warford, a lot of the good players have been taken already. Let's see, it took Jalen McDaniels. Oh, I loaded the wrong draft class. Did I? Yeah, I did. Dang. Wow, that is a major L. So wrong draft class. Okay, it's okay, I guess. Well, what we'll do is we'll load the 2019 draft class next year. I don't know why I did that. My bad, guys. Let's just go with Khalil Whitney here, I guess. I mean, I would rather have had the better draft class, obviously, but what can you do? So this is the 2020 draft class. Accidentally. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just roll with that. And then Jonathan Isaac, we want to re-sign him because he's, he showed some strides of being decent. Michael Carter-Williams, he did sign a 10-day contract. I don't know if they're going to re-sign him or not, but I don't plan on doing it because. And then Jaren Grant, I wouldn't mind bringing him back, but I don't plan on bringing Michael Carter-Williams back because we have Markelle Fultz now, so there's no reason for it. So Terrence Ross did ball out for the Magic this year on a contract year, so I don't know if the Magic would be interested in bringing him back or not. But if I'm the Magic in this situation, I think my plan is, so when we look at the roster, right, we got Markelle Fultz, DJ Augustine, Evan Fournier, Melvin Frazier, Jonathan Isaac, Khalil Whitney, Aaron Gordon, Mo Bamba, and Mozgov. So Mozgov, obviously, not a good backup center. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to resign Nikola Vucevic. That way I have him. Through the Wire was talking about this. If you guys watch Through the Wire, which you should, it's a good podcast by King of the Fourth Quarter. But they had a fan submit this question: Nikola Vucevic or Mo Bamba? Kenny and Kiwi to plug or whatever. I forgot his name for some Pierre or whatever. But they both said that they would re-sign Vucevic. That way they have him for trading later, so you could trade him next year, like at the trade deadline, which totally makes sense to me. So I'm going to do it. If he keeps balling out, there's no reason why you can't get a decent package for him. So and you get him on a good contract, possibly $25 million for an all-star center. That's actually not bad compared to what some of these centers make nowadays. Actually, can I even think of a center that makes more than $5 million at the top of my head? I should be able to, but I'll let you know if I do. Whoa, I don't need to bring those guys back. But Vucevic, we're going to bring him back because I want him as a trade package potentially. So bringing back Vucevic. I know Clint Capella makes like $16 million. Rudy Gobert, yeah, Kristaps makes about 20 now, and then like Anthony Davis makes 27 mil, but Anthony Davis is eventually going to get a big contract. So it's kind of right around center market, like how much these centers make nowadays. So I don't think it's a bad contract. And then, like I said, not free agent. Markelle Fultz, Augustine, Evan Fournier. I don't mind Augustine being my backup for one more year. Evan Fournier could be a starter, and this should be good. And then, like I said, we can. I think we should roll. We could roll with this, and then we'll probably stop at the trade deadline and make a big move for Vucevic. I don't know what we're gonna get in return from him yet, but hopefully something decent. So, guys, let's see what happens, and see you guys at the trade deadline. At the trade deadline, we're gonna try to make this trade work. So we're gonna get a starting shooting guard next to next to Markelle Fultz, hopefully. Malcolm Brogdon would be perfect. So it's either I'm either gonna trade with the Bucks or the Lakers, and I think the Lakers could be the option if they don't want to accept this trade, because we get Malcolm Brogdon and he'd be a solid shooting guard, and the Bucks really need a center. I think their starting center right now is Marcin Gortat. So yeah, not ideal. So let's see if they just take this straight up. Vucevic for this package. Let's see if they do it. Okay, we like what we have. So we traded a couple seconds maybe. They take it then. They still don't like it. What about a future first? They still don't want to take it. So came really close to getting a deal done with the Magic. Let's try for the Lakers, or not the Magic, the Bucks. You guys know what I mean. So I could go for like Lonzo, but that'd be kind of weird. Josh Hart, I guess I could build a package around Josh Hart, but it's gonna be kind of hard to trade. Yeah, let's see if we can make this. I don't know if we're gonna be able to. So Josh Hart's not my ideal pickup, but Vucevic, yeah, we still need 21 million in this trade to be work. So yeah, I don't see this happening. I don't see the Magic going, or the Lakers going crazy. So let's go back to the Bucks, and Malcolm Brogdon is the package I want to build it around. So Vucevic, and then let's see what else we could give them. Maybe like Evan Fournier potentially, like make a big trade. Vucevic and Evan Fournier, and then the Magic 21.87 million then allowed. So they give us Norman Powell as well, or something like that. 9.12 million still in the trade, and then they give me Tony Snell as well, and I give them Emily Jefferson. So Nikola Vucevic and Evan Fournier for Malcolm Brogdon, Norman Powell, and Tony Snell. So I'm taking 2 of their big contracts away in this situation, but I think I like what would happen if we were to do this. So 2 seconds. They still don't want to take it. What if we traded our first next year? They still don't want to take it, dude. This is a fair trade, I think. I know Malcolm Brogdon is, wow, man. Malcolm Brogdon's gonna be hard to trade for. I thought it might be easy. I don't want to trade my unprotected first. I really don't, but wow. Okay, so I really want Malcolm Brogdon in this situation. So I really don't want to trade 2 first, but they still don't want to take him in. Okay. Oh, all right, so let me try. See, there's like nothing else I can offer. Vucevic, like I'm trying to, like I looked at all the teams that need a center that would make sense, and there's just those two teams popped up immediately. We could go to the Hawks as well and gain Tobias Harris back, I guess, possibly. And get Vucevic for Tobias Harris. I think that would make some makes some sense because then we have some then we have the opportunity to possibly trade Aaron Gordon or something. Vucevic for Tobias Harris. I don't know if they'd. Let's try it. So top 3 protected first, and they'll give me John Collins. Now, as much as I want to do that trade, I don't think it makes a lot of sense for them to trade John Collins on top of everything. So I will give you my 2021 unprotected, and we'll just do this trade because I would have rather have got the Malcolm Brogdon trade done, but you know, getting Tobias Harris, I guess, whatever, man. So we got him. We got Tobias Harris at least. So I'm gonna move. Let's see what they want to do with the rotation. So they got Markelle Fultz, Evan Fournier, Jonathan Isaac, Tobias Harris, Mo Bamba, and Aaron Gordon. And yeah, we're gonna do this rotation. Actually, I'll let Mozgov play. He's a 77 overall. So we're gonna do this rotation right here. Aaron Gordon could be a huge trade candidate this offseason just because we just got Tobias Harris here now back in Orlando. Kind of trying to build this team around Markelle Fultz, giving him plenty of shooters around him. So that's why I kind of wanted to get Tobias Harris. And Mo Bamba, of course, we want him to be successful down low as well. So that way Tobias Harris can play outside, and then Mo Bamba can play on the inside. And I think Mo Bamba can stretch the floor a little bit too, if I'm not mistaken. I think he can shoot the 3 just a bit. Yeah, he's not too bad at it. So I'm gonna go ahead and simulate to the end of the season, or right end of the season, and see what happens. But trade candidate this offseason might be Aaron Gordon. So all right, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the final offseason of the video. We'll have the 2019 draft class in this time, which I do apologize for making that mistake, but we have the 11th pick overall. So obviously it would have been better to have the 5th pick in the last draft, but you know what, or in the 2019 draft, but it's okay. The 2019 draft is here now. So like I said, Aaron Gordon could be a huge trade candidate right now. So definitely look out for that. So let's see if we could get something for him, you know, maybe before the NBA draft. We can get Alfred Payton, reunite Alfred Payton in Orlando. Nah, that's not happening. Michael Green, Jonas Valanciunas, Kent Bazemore, Jeremy Lamb, Precious. That isn't a unique name. I don't even know how to say that last name, but that was unique. Miles Turner, got Serge Ibaka, Clint Capella, TJ Warren. TJ Warren low-key would fit on this team. Really, that actually, TJ Warren would fit really well. So Rocco would fit as well. But I like TJ Warren because I get Robert Covington. So Aaron Gordon and TJ Warren swap straight up. I mean, Aaron Gordon's still young. Maybe Aaron Gordon would fit better with Devin Booker. I don't know. I think TJ Warren is a good fit next to Devin Booker. But you know what? Do it. Get TJ Warren here. Excellent fit. So let's do that. And now we got TJ Warren possibly starting at the 3. You know, shooting that 3 ball. I don't know how good Jonathan Isaac was at shooting it, but we're going to go into the draft now. Into our pick now with the 2019 draft class here, although that should have been last year. Cam Reddish is here. Obviously, you got to take Cam Reddish at the 11th pick. That is a steal. So Cam Reddish, welcome to the Magic. And then, yeah, we'll go with that. Player options: Markelle Fultz, Jonathan Isaac, and Melvin Frazier. We'll go ahead and accept all those guys. Qualifying offers: probably not going to worry about bringing any of you guys back. And then negative 24.81 million in cap space. We're going to renounce a lot of these guys. I don't think there's any huge free agents I want to. Well, we still have a lot of money too. 25 million. Not too bad. So Markelle Fultz, Evan Fournier, and Cam Reddish can run the shooting guard position. Fine. I'm still okay with that. We did restructure Fournier's contract. If you don't know how to restructure, basically, at the contract extension deadline, once a player has a huge player option. So Evan Fournier, for example, had a $17 million player option. If I didn't give him his contract extension, he would have easily accepted that, and I would have been going 17 million against the cap instead of 6 million against the cap this year. So not too bad. And then, like I said, we got TJ Warren, Jonathan Isaac, and Will Whitney. So one of these guys could possibly, you know, be up for trade. I don't know. Maybe Jonathan Isaac, who, you know, has shown some strides, but I don't know. Maybe, you know, Orlando's tired of waiting around. I don't know. But so basically, we could go for some good backups, but what we'll do. So 25 million in cap space is no joke. We get like Zubac off the bench, like just for that would be nice. And then we can get Ben Simmons. No, I'm just kidding. Chris Dunn off the bench wouldn't be too bad either. He could like run the second unit. So if I can get Chris Dunn and Zubac, I think those are 2 good bench pickups for us, and that's gonna be nice. So let's get both those guys, and just like that. Chris Dunn, and yes, that's gonna be good. And then so basically, Jonathan Isaac could run the power forward. We just have a backup power forward, and then let's do that. So would he go down at power forward? He goes up to a. I'm gonna move him. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna move him to power forward just because he is 6'10" and he can back up Tobias Harris. And then we're gonna run a 10 or probably 9-man rotation still, and then let Jonathan or Chloe Whitney sit out. I don't know. We'll see. But I think that's the only moves I'm gonna make this offseason, guys. I think we should make the playoffs this very last year, hopefully. I think we made some, nice moves to hopefully make Markelle Fultz successful. Tobias Harris is gonna be nice, like I said. A-3. A lot of these players around him can shoot the 3 ball. What we wanted. So, looking good. So I'm gonna go ahead and simulate to the end of next year. Let's see what happens, and hopefully we can become a playoff team, maybe even championship. At the end of the season, for my first video here, we don't make the playoffs. 40-42, so not good. Obviously, I think I made a pretty decent team, but it didn't really transfer to 2K simulation, which that's okay. I get that sometimes. It happens to me. But guys, trust me, I wanted to get a video out to you guys, and eventually background. I'm trying to increase the quality of my videos, level the content up a little bit. So stay tuned, guys. For real, stay tuned. It's about to get good. So we're gonna go ahead and see who wins the championship real quick, and I'm probably gonna end the video here, guys, just because I do have stuff. Gotta go to school today and all that. So I'm no longer on spring break, unfortunately. So I'm back today, which I'm not excited about. But we got the 76ers in 7 games. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you guys thought. What would you do with the Mo Bamba situation? Crush Bulls.